Welcome everybody to another episode of Dummies on the Hardwood. As you can see here, we're in a studio. We got to shout out to Adam for allowing us to use the studio.
Sir. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you, bro. Epic Fitness, baby.
We also got a special guest on today. Why don't you introduce yourself, Chris?
What's up, guys? Chris Caldozo. I played basketball in the Philippines. Thanks you guys for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you.
Philippines. I mean, that's a big league out there. Have you ever played with anyone that's in the NBA or right now? Or
my most recent one was a G League guy. Actually, Shabazz Muhammad was out there recently.
Oh, wow. You played Shabazz Muhammad.
I didn't play with him, but he was there when I was out there. If that makes sense.
Same league or
PBA?
Oh, shoot.
Curious.
Okay.
How is it out there? Is it like, have you played over here before? Like any street ball?
Yeah. Back
in around the park somewhere in California? Like, what's the difference between there and here?
Okay, so I grew up over here. So I was born over here.
Sick.
And then I played here until college, and then I went over there after I graduated.
Oh, so you play college ball a bit, right? Or no?
Yeah. So I played at a Division III school in Chicago, or like a small town in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
So after that, I went out there. It's a big difference, man, honestly. But it's more of like, I would say they're behind 5 years in regards to how basketball is played out there. So they just barely started shooting like deep threes and whatnot, if that makes sense.
Are you serious,
Oh, wow,
bro? The
really?
Philippines?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, no, but it's a lifestyle out there, man. I love it over there. Like, they don't function without basketball, and everybody out there just loves basketball. So
That's insane that they're 5 years
is.
behind. I know they love basketball
is.
outside in the Philippines. So when you pulled up, did they feel like, oh, damn, this kid's like ahead of us? Or did you feel like the talent also knows, like, hey, we're also 5 years ahead, too? Just we're playing in the Philippines now.
not really. They've had like a lot of like Filipino Americans kind of come through.
Okay.
And kind of play over there. So it's always been like an expectation for us as Filipino Americans to kind of set the tone.
Sick. No, that's cool. So is Jordan Clarkson like a big icon out there? Because I know that Jordan Clarkson is he's Philippine, right?
Yeah.
Jalen
Green's Philippine, I believe, too.
Yeah.
That's also pretty cool too with it. I know Jordan Clarkson also is a big star, but I think Bennie, you were telling me something about how you were pretty good. You could have also played out.
That's Bobby.
That was Bobby,
That's
right?
Bennie.
For the crowd who doesn't know, Bennie and Bobby, you guys can go look up on Max Preps. They were averaging 18 points each going through it. They were real all-stars on it, but then they got benched for no freaking reason. And yeah. So.
Hey, Jai, I appreciate the love. But we could play the Philippines. We could play the Philippines easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you give us a couple more inches. Honestly, anybody who's talking be out there in the league, bro.
Yeah.
What's the overall play style over there in the Philippines? Like, how do they play mostly?
All right, number one for sure is just the physicality. It's like I don't know if you guys seen like memes on like IG, but they really like hit you out there, bro.
Do they really?
Yeah. So like people throw punches, like elbows, knees, kicks, whatever you can think of. So that's kind of like the first thing I had to adjust to was the physicality.
Okay.
The second thing I would say is IQ. There are definitely a lot more cerebral out there because Filipinos aren't the tallest.
Okay.
So they tend to use more of...
You're pretty tall, though, bro. So you're taller than us, too.
Average height for sure.
Well, I tell you, like 6'1", 6'2"?
6. I'd say 6 flat.
Bro,
Yeah.
stop. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". You're like 2 inches taller. I mean, you're like 6'1", at least in my eyes. But I mean, that's crazy though. That we were just thinking about like the leagues. Like we were just talking about the leagues in China League, the Asia League, Philippine League. Is that considered in the Asia League somewhere around there, or is that their own league?
It is in Asia, but it's more Southeast Asia. So I say Philippines is the biggest league in Southeast Asia.
Have you guys seen the North Korean league, like the basketball rules out there?
Have not.
They have like 5 3-pointers. Like it's 5.3 pointers.
5.3 pointers.
If it's behind the half court, it's like 5 points. If it's a swish, straight up swish, doesn't matter where it's at, 4 points. If you miss a free throw, which I think the NBA should do, they deduct the point.
That's insane.
So that's insane points how they have that too. And I think like the last 2 minutes, every point's like 8 points.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
So you could be
That's
down.
really?
You could be down by like 20, bro. It don't matter. Like 2 shots, you're back in the game, bro. So
I didn't even know that.
It's insane with those leagues. Is there anything like the Philippines league that caught your eyes?
Bro, it's crazy. They just added a 4-point line recently.
Wait,
sick.
what? 4-point line?
4-point line.
Wow.
So this upcoming conference. So the way the Philippines works is they play year round. And usually like when they play, it's about a month and a half. So this next coming conference, they added a 4-point line.
That's
nuts.
insane.
A 4-point line.
So you know where it's
bro.
gonna be at?
Shit.
I don't know if you guys watched like Red Bull 3-on-3.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like almost like the half court line, but like somewhere in between it.
Yeah.
So it's where like volleyball line is. If anyone knows, we're like straight up hoopers, like
Steph Curry range.
like
That's
Steph
crazy,
Curry-
dog.
Yeah, he's shooting
That's
volleyball line.
crazy.
Like anyone, you know where volleyball line is.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bro,
You know volleyball
that's
line.
ridiculous.
That's deep.
Wait,
That's
do you know volleyball line? Like, you know when you're on the hoop, like you see the volleyball courts, like you're like, oh shit, like what's this? And like, homie shooting from that deep, yeah, that is Curry range.
bro, that's crazy, dog, bro. So yeah, man. I mean, take us through your passion for the game. When did that start developing? You know, what made you want to, you know, obviously continue playing at the professional level? You know,
Okay. Hold on. Let me cool down a second.
it's
Yeah,
hot as hell in here.
no
bro.
worries.
Call it the steam room, baby.
Epic Fitness, baby. That's what we're doing right here.
Epic
So,
Fitness,
Workout
baby.
is.
so shout out Epic Fitness. I mean, you can cool off real quick. If you want to cool off, I'll ask a question around the room.
All right.
But maybe you haven't seen it, but maybe not. But who would you rather have? Like all around, like I mean, like building a franchise right now, and there's only two players. It's Trae Young or Jalen Brunson.
We started this debate,
Hold up.
bro.
Who are you picking,
I heard
Chris?
about this. Like you guys talked about this last time, right?
Who are you
And
picking?
he keeps asking this
Who
too.
are you picking?
Man, that's hard.
Wait,
bro.
are you watching NBA? If you're not watching
I
NBA,
am.
that's fine.
Actually, I haven't been watching it recently, but I always do somehow stay updated.
Like if
I
you know
think-
the players, you should be
Yeah.
fine.
I think as of right now, it has to be Jalen Brunson.
I hate you,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
sir.
That's what I'm
This guy
saying. It's
said
gotta
right
be
now,
Jalen
by the way.
Brunson.
He said right now, by the way. But
Hey, you say
If
right now.
If you had asked me like a year before, I would say Trae Young. But
Bro.
right now, it has to be Jalen.
Trey Ice, bro, is super slept on. I'm telling you, Jalen
He
Brunson
is.
had
I think
one
he is
playoff
for sure.
run, and I'm like, oh my god, he's the greatest point guard on earth. Just
I mean,
because
I
he's a
kind of
Knicks.
agree with
I just
that,
think
bro.
Jalen Brunson's more consistent than Trae Young.
Do they watch a lot of like basketball, like in the Philly? I know they do, but like,
Yeah,
is it like
for sure.
you pull up to like I don't know if like they have Targets out there, but if you pull up to Target or something, then there's like a TV and like fools are watching basketball and shit.
If I can find a video, the thing is, like, I deleted a lot of like I don't know how my phone deleted a lot of videos.
You're right.
You can go to like a random corner, and people are literally all outside. Okay, so it's like I would say like it's like a village or a
Right.
barn guy, right?
Mhm.
You have people like the whole village watching on one TV, like NBA game, and you know how there's a time difference. Usually they watch in the mornings.
Right,
It's like
They're just
15 hours
watching-
ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're just watching the game, man.
It's insane.
bro, that's
Crazy.
insane.
It's
That's
a lifestyle,
insane.
man. It's cool. They
So-
love basketball.
So they're just watching like Charlotte Hornets versus San Antonio Spurs right now. It's just like watching that. And then the next game, like, oh, bro, we can't wait for the Miami Heat versus Pacers game that's coming on next.
And then we got the Blazers. Then we got the Clippers playing. It's like,
I
That's
hate,
insane.
I hate when that game's on, bro.
Like
That's insane.
everybody be like, hey. But when the Los Angeles Lakers show up, everybody show out.
Oh yeah, no, they're the biggest like Laker fans for sure.
Have you guys seen those like Serbia leagues where like the crowd's jumping up and down like
Yeah.
crazy in the games? Is it
Uh-huh,
like that?
actually.
Is it like that in the Philippines? By any chance on the leagues?
Not as rowdy because I feel like in Asian countries they're a little bit more like just conscious of like behavior. Of,
Okay.
like, how they act, so you can't really like act like wild or whatnot.
Oh, okay. They're a little bit more respectful.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Is like
Ah,
respectful.
okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But if you go to like an outside league, not like a professional league, but like a random like
Amateur league?
yeah,
Especially Manila.
they act crazy, bro. Like,
They're jumping up and down.
Yeah, it's insane.
Have you been out there before?
I have played in a couple of those, and those is like probably the essence of like Philippine basketball. I would say, is
And,
playing in those like type of leagues, man.
And when you see those players, they're like, yeah, these guys are legit basketball players.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, Johnny, that's a good little point. I wanted to ask you, it's off the top of my head, but before it slips my head, go ahead and tell me a little bit about your basketball journey, bro. We'll go ahead and start right there, and how you ended up right now where you at.
All right, cool. So I did grow up out here in like I grew up in like the Valley area. Obviously, okay, so I'm from Panorama City. There's a lot of Filipinos there too.
What's the area code, Panorama City?
818.
Shout out to 818.
Shout out to the 8. Eight.
Oh shit. Okay, sick.
So I grew up out there. I think I was introduced to basketball when I was 7, and I grew up playing in like a public park. And I think that's like a really big LA thing, is playing at these parks. So I don't know. I just played there like just for fun until I would say like 5th or 6th grade, and then that's when like I'm an only child for one, and then it was just me and my mom. So she just wanted to keep me out. So my area is a little bit like, we have a lot of people that come from like South Central. So like, we had a lot of ex-Crips growing up, and that they would hang out at these parks. So they kind of took me in and then just put me around basketball because I was always just that kid that was just doing whatever, and it was cool, man. So my mom enrolled me in basketball around that time, and then these dudes took me in and just, okay, you need to stick with this, and that's what I grew up doing. Eventually in high school, I went to 3 different high schools because of basketball.
Can you name the high schools, or you don't want to name them?
I can name them, it's fine. Bishop Alamany private school, Village Christian. We won state my second year. It was crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
So I went there for 2 years, and then my last year was at St. Genevieve.
Were you on one of those state teams when you guys won state? Were you on it?
So my first year at Village Christian, that was the only time that school won state.
How does it feel?
Wow.
Because it was amazing, bro.
Us three, we couldn't feel that for sure when we were on the team.
I feel it, bro.
So real quick before I stop you, real quick, we played maybe we played one season of sophomore and then like won 4 games the freshman year.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So
We were good sophomore year.
Basically, what he's saying is we've been all on losing teams, so we don't know what it's like to be on a winning team.
But how much did you average, though? You know,
We were averaging, bro. We were averaging, but they were just averaging a lot more on us.
That's a good way of putting it, bro. That's a good way of putting it.
We were putting up buckets, bro, but we couldn't play defense for shit.
No, it's fine.
I was getting those young 6 points per game, bro.
So how does it feel to win state?
Yeah, what's it like?
Man, honestly, bro, there's no like better feeling compared to that. It's just unreal, bro. I remember it vividly because I just feel like we were never supposed to be there. So the fact that we went all the way and won, and then we just didn't know what to do afterwards, like it's just an uncomparable feeling. Like winning at like the highest level is just, I don't know, it's surreal, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's really insane. And then from any of those like state players, anyone go big that you know?
Yeah, so that's probably like the best team that I've ever been a part of in high school. We had a dude that went to Gonzaga, Brian Alberts. I don't know if you guys know who that is. One of them is
Sounds
also
tall.
Yeah, he's 6'5" point guard, but he went to Gonzaga and then played at Long Beach State. My other friend, so I mean, obviously we're all teammates, so we're like connected because of that.
Mm-hmm.
My other friend's actually playing in the Philippines right now in the PBA. Jarek Ahanmisi. He went to school in the Philippines,
Okay.
so he played over there, and he was my teammate in high school.
So he definitely knows how it is, like
Yeah.
both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dude, gotta get him on. Get him on here, man.
Whenever he's here, bro, he has a kid out there.
Oh,
yeah, a kid out there, bro. Business, baby.
Business is business
But
over
he's
there.
playing out there right now. I haven't kept in touch with him, but Marquise Salmon, I know he played in Australia recently, so that was the last time I seen him.
Damn, so all you guys are all out there, bro. That's insane.
wow.
Different leagues,
We
man.
just, it's you don't really like see it during the time, especially we're in high
Yeah.
school, we don't know we're kids, but yeah, we just had a lot of hoopers, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. So speaking of that, so I know you guys said you guys have different leagues, right? So does each league have like a different play style or a very similar play style, or like it's just pretty much all the same between like, with the Philippines and stuff like that?
Believe it or not, actually, there is like it's subtle differences. So like this is why like professional is crazy, because there's just little details that separate a league. So I played in the Manny Pacquiao League before the PBA. It's a lot more physical. So I think that has a lot to do with like how the refs like kind of control
the game, yeah.
Yeah. So like I've literally been like knocked right in the chest, like straight up punched in the chest, like in the middle of a game, bro. And
Wow.
I know for a fact in the PBA, they're more like, they're going to call that for sure.
Yeah.
And
That's a flagrant in the league now.
Yeah. But the biggest difference from PBA and the Manny Pacquiao League is Manny Pacquiao League only probably has like just the local players. PBA has like international talent. So
okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you played in the Manny Pacquiao League, where you like, did you see the real difference? Like, were the local players, were any of them putting up a fight?
yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
All the time. bro.
Not throwing up punches. I meant like, legit, like,
Yeah.
hooping.
No, it happens, man. It happens. Like people were literally like, I think there was a time. No, man. I don't know. Philippines is just crazy in general. But I forgot. But I think someone got knocked out one time, and it went viral
damn.
for a little bit.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have a preferred playing style in the league, in the PBA?
Honestly, man, it's just my preferred playing style is just play like myself. If it was up to me, man, I shoot the ball all the time.
Everybody, who would, bro? Who would?
But I mean, obviously, like when it comes to being a professional basketball player, I kind of need to do what the team needs me to do. I think that's what kind of separates me just as a player, is because I I know what I need to do. Like, well, okay, what does it cook? And it's a very like, it's a hard skill to have, man, because you really have to be unselfish.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because
100%.
that's why some basketball players don't make it, because they're always like the number one guy on their team. And then they get to college,
and then
like,
they get to the league, and
like,
then
hey, bro,
like,
you're not shooting the ball.
one.
You're not shooting. You gotta right now. Fucking Corey and Jimmy is better than you, so go sit in the corner 3. If they're fucking double team, they're gonna shoot you a 3. You gotta make that shit. So usually that's how it is. And sometimes I hear it's coach favoritism.
That comes with a man.
Have you ever encountered that?
Of course, bro, all the time.
Were you the man in high school? Like, were you the go-to scorer or the go-to player on the team?
So I did. Okay,
I
went to 3 different high schools. Right? The only time I was really the main scorer was my last year in high school.
Okay.
Because that year when we won state, man, we just had too much talent, and it's like I'm coming off the bench, but I'm making an impact in different ways. You know?
Yeah, it's
You're
just
the 6th man off the bench, giving them that spark plug.
Yeah.
If I was the leading scorer, that's why we were doing bad. And I wasn't the leading scorer, bro. I was actually a pass first. Like, really, I was like Ben Simmons back in the day, bro. Like, huge. There was a time where I break the free throw, bro, and I was like, I hope to God this shit goes in, and it went in. And I was like, all right, God, I'm not littering for the next week. So, because I was really bad at shooting like freshman year, and then like it didn't click to me till like junior year about shooting. But yeah, so back to you. Did you guys ever feel like you lost any like hooping skills? Because do you ever go through that slump? I feel like we all go through slumps if we can't shoot the ball and the PBA. If do you like when you go there, do you lose your contract if you're like being bad, or how is it?
Yeah, man, that's the unfortunate truth of professional basketball, especially overseas, bro. It's
you go in a slump, that's it. Like,
yeah, but you have to be able to figure, because slumps is just a part of it, man. It's a part of basketball.
That's
bro.
true. That's
like
true.
You experience it as a kid. Whatever age you're at, if you're still playing, you know, it's just that's why they say, like, I feel like that's why they say basketball is so mental, is because when you have these like adversities, you have to be able to configure your way around it.
Yeah.
Like, and that specifically like depends on each person. So for me, if I'm in a slump, I have a certain routine that I need to be able to do just in case. Okay, if I'm in a slump, I'm still not gonna not shoot the ball if I'm open.
yeah, I get what you mean.
When I'm not doing that, like, I'm not doing my job. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost like you gotta like cross that fine line, because when you're in a slump, like you have to, find ways to contribute in other different ways. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you got the open shot, like, and you're shooting like 1 of 20 from your last few games from 3, and you got the open shot, it's a game winning shot. Doesn't matter. You got to shoot that thing. You know what I mean? Like, I would imagine, because that's a lot of pressure, bro. So I would imagine, like, you got to find that fine line between like, hey, I got to take the shot, or I got to make this extra pass, versus like, nah, I'm just going to be like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean?
What's something that you've done personally? Because I know that I don't know if you've been through like any slumps or anything like that. How have you been able to bounce back from those slumps?
It's tough, bro. And this is a lot coming from me, because mentally, man, I'm like one of the most like harshest people on myself. I had to really figure it out. So I had to first realize that slumps is just a part of basketball. So if I'm not shooting, okay, let's just say like, I know I'm going to get like 5 open threes per game. I have to at least meet that regardless if I'm in a slump or not. So besides that, the performance aspect of it, it's always getting the confidence from practice, making sure I'm resting well, making sure that my mind is refreshed. And sometimes, man, like what I learned too, I need balance, man. So I need to not think about basketball sometimes. And I figure that's what kind of helps me, because I know eventually like my shot's going to come back, and especially with shooting, like a slump, I'm sure, it's a lot of rhythm too, bro. It's a lot of rhythm. Like, there's
He
gonna
looked
be
at
days.
you, bro. He knew you're not a hooper.
Sorry.
You're all good, bro. You're all good. Yeah, you're all good,
I'm
bro.
playing with you.
It's a rhythm thing, bro, and sometimes it's just things you can't control.
I absolutely
That
agree.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you played at like 24, like at the gyms?
Oh yeah, of course, all the time.
Like, do you see like, damn, these guys are like whack or some shit, or like?
I think about it to myself, but I just try to keep an open mind. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I hate it. I hate it sometimes. I can't lie to you. Like, especially when I go, and I'm not one to like kind of carry myself like, oh, I'm this guy that plays professional. I get paid to play basketball.
Yeah, you're not the guy that's wearing like Butler college shirt.
Bro,
Like, you know,
I don't.
like,
I mean, I'll wear my college sometimes, but
yeah, okay.
it's like I just enjoy basketball, bro. So I don't care who I'm playing with.
I'll definitely pass you the ball, bro, if you're wearing that ball. Like,
Hey, man,
oh, yeah.
and I'm gonna shoot it.
Hey, bro, we're 24, bro. Hey, Chris, you
saw a
can
guy
take that
wearing-
last shot, bro.
I saw a guy at Morse,
got it.
like I saw a guy at 24 wearing Morstead College one time. Like, all right, I'm with this guy about. I gave him a perfect bounce pass. This guy did like step back. I'm, oh, this motherfucker watches NBA, bro. Like, all you gotta do is just step into it. Why are you doing it? No one's
Exactly,
guarding
bro.
you. Why are you doing a step back?
Exactly,
right?
man.
He's doing the most. So I'm like, oh my god, this guy got his brother's T-shirt or something, or somewhere from a fucking swap meet or something. You know?
I say for you, Chris, what do you think's been the most difficult transition into the PBA? Like, what's been the most difficult part for you?
Okay. The most difficult thing, man, is it's not even like the basketball aspect of it. It's like when it comes down to basketball, bro, I have no problem with that because I know what I bring to the table, but it's just about like politics, business. So what? Okay, I'll talk about one of the issues I had last year. Last year was one of my hardest years in my career, but I was with this team for about a month and a half straight. So we're training for the upcoming season. This is the Manny Pacquiao League. So I have to out there. I have to commute to where I go to practice, right? So that's money coming out of my pocket. I'm practicing for 2 hours, whatever. Okay, cool. Usually we get food provided. We don't provide food. We did that for like a month and a half straight. And they kept saying every day that, oh, this contract's going to come. This contract's going to come. We're just waiting on our sponsor. Eventually, like, you know, I have other teams that's asking, you know, okay, like, can I go to this team? Can I go to this tryout? I've already kind of verbally committed, but they just keep holding me back. And this is not just in the Philippines, bro. This is everywhere. I feel like overseas.
Yeah.
It's just like factors that you can't control. So in regards to that sponsor, they backed out like a month in when I was practicing, and this is like precious time to me, man, because I need to figure out like what team I'm gonna be on before the season starts.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that, man. Like the stuff you can't control, like sponsors, business. Another thing I dealt with is like when you have a higher up that owns a team and they have like a kid or like someone who's my age who's trying out for a spot, but because he's related to someone that works there.
Sounds familiar,
and
bro.
we're talking about like one more spot left, bro. And I have to fight for that, but that's something that I can't.
It's already guaranteed to someone else, basically.
And that's the thing. I don't like thinking that way, but
Yeah, you still got to fight for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's just the politics of the league.
That's
bro.
frustrating.
That's really
bro.
That's real
a lot in,
frustrating,
like,
yeah.
overseas basketball, man.
that's really like kudos to you that you still keep that, like, you know, that's really good that you still keep that like mindset, like, hey, you know, all odds are against me, I'm still F the world. So
Yeah, bro. It takes
so-
a lot, man, for sure.
yeah, and one of these coaches will be like, hey, bro, your kid fucking sucks, so I'm not gonna hide it against you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this, what? I get him on for what? Like, just create a different team, you know? Get him on the B League or some shit. He'll be a beast or something.
It's insane.
Have you ever thought about playing like pro ball, like NBA ball? Do you?
Of course, bro.
Is that-
Ooh,
is that in
bro,
your
I got
future?
some. Hey, bro, I got some connections for you, bro. I got you, bro. I be talking to you about this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I already
for
got
sure.
you, bro. I got you a lot.
I think like okay, like I am a little older now, so I am comfortable with sticking with the Philippines, honestly.
Mhm.
But I'm always open to like whatever opportunity comes my way.
Has any NBA team ever reached out to you or no?
No, man.
Shit, bro. That's about to change, bro. That's about to change.
Hey,
real
that's
quick.
crazy.
Hey, name your attributes right now, bro. Name your attributes right now.
Attributes.
Shout out all to the
All right.
to the
My number one thing is I compete, man. Like I don't care who you put in front of me. I'm always compete. I have a great work ethic for sure, and I definitely just will do whatever the team.
Do you think you're better than Max Christie?
I think I'm better than like
No, just Max Christie. Just Max Christie.
I haven't seen him recently, but I feel like I can go up there with him.
Yeah, my man. I feel like you're better than Max Christie.
I'll take you over Max Christie.
I feel
bro.
like Max Christie's that kid we were talking about. Like, he's related to someone. Bro, he got a 4-year, $80 million contract.
You know, it's
all he does is just
we
fucking.
can talk about more, but there's a lot of people like that. You'll
There
be
you go, over-
surprised, bro.
All he does is just give LeBron James a fucking towel and a water, and he got 4 years, $80 million.
No
Bro,
disrespect
he's
to
gonna do
you,
that
Max
for Bronny
Christie.
now. That's why. 4 years. LeBron was like, "Hey, this guy's so amazing. I want my kid to get this. First guy.
Give him this contract. Let's give him this contract.
I want it to be like in the books, like towel. This guy gave me his towel, and I gave your dad his towel, like some shit. Did Max Strussi give? No, Max Strussi wasn't on the Kobe Bryant team to give him his towel. D'Lo was.
What?
That's why.
Did you ever have a favorite player growing up?
Oh yeah, of course.
Who's your favorite player?
I mean, it bounced around a lot, but my favorite player of all time is Kobe, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Kobe is better than LeBron. Yes or no?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're asking me from like maybe common sense, okay, yeah, LeBron is better.
Yeah.
I know.
Me too. I know. I'm
My
Hooper
stats still
too.
stay the same, bro.
Yeah, I'm a Hooper too, and I'm always like, fuck yeah, I'm like Kobe is a beast. But now I just keep on seeing what LeBron's doing. I'm like, shit, but you can't really like
There's
stop.
just respect for Kobe, but we know it's LeBron.
Kobe was on like that projected aisle to it. He just got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And then he couldn't come back from that Achilles shit, which is like, bro, you're already getting hurt.
Yeah,
like
dude,
LeBron's
he's
40, playing the Olympics, holding the fucking flag bearer. So
Insane, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Insane.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Anyways, you a Clippers fan?
Yeah.
Where, for real?
Unfortunately.
How are you a Kobe fan and like a Clippers fan?
That doesn't make any sense, right?
Who should wait? So current NBA player, who do you feel like you model your game after?
Current right now.
I thought you were about to say Curry right now, bro. I thought you were about to say, dog, if you're a Curry, you'll be Curry. Curry in the NBA right now, G. For sure,
Actually, if there's one person that like, okay, if my game is really similar to, I love how like Darius Garland plays.
Darius Garland,
shifty.
Yeah,
I love his
He's a little
Okay.
shorter combo guard. Plays the 1 and 2, especially because Donovan's there. He's got like just like a full skill set
Donovan's there for now.
for now.
Yeah. I like Darius Garland. He's very shifty with the ball.
Yeah, bro.
And he was the
Very
Lakers pick,
shifty,
man. He's
yeah.
the Lakers pick.
He
Yeah,
should have
dude.
stayed, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, what?
Lakers messed that up. Yeah, Lakers selected him and they traded him.
For whoa?
I honestly don't remember. I know the Lakers drafted him, but I forget what
Darius
happened.
Garland.
It was one of your
Yeah.
guys' picks, and then y'all sent it to Cleveland.
No. Was it like our picks that we had and we could have drafted him? It's just like we fucking traded him like that pick like 10 years ago.
Yeah. It was that one. It was that one. Yeah. Y'all
We had no control of drafting them, right? It's just our pick. Like legit was
exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's technically a Lakers pick.
That's what I was going to say. There's no way the Lakers legit drafted him and they're like, hey, let's trade this fucker. Like, no. Where was I at when that happened?
but yeah, bro. So you was talking about Darius Garland. You definitely Darius Garland. Okay.
Darius Garland. I just think I very like I'm a big players fan too, man. So I like watching everybody's game, but I do like go with like combo guards because that's more my style.
I know you was telling me Russ is your guy.
So
I love Russ, bro. I'm just so mad right now, bro. You asked me this question. I don't even want to talk about it.
I know, right? I asked you this question
wait,
one time, bro.
Wait, why are you mad?
Because they suck, bro. I hate the Clippers, man. Like it's just. I was telling him like before. I'm like, bro, it's just that time of the year again where
They're pretty
it
relevant.
just sucks to be a Clipper fan.
But they're pretty relevant like the past
But
10 years.
they lost Paul George.
Yeah, we
and
didn't
now
do
Russ-
anything with that. You know,
Russell
like
Westbrook,
it's like it's the worst, bro.
Bro, Paul George legit has been like, I want to come into this team. Every team he's legit done that has lost.
That's what I'm saying.
The Pacers, he left the Pacers to Oklahoma City. They lost. They actually got better without him.
Yeah.
He left.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
About that. They got real better without him.
Facts.
He went to the Clippers. He's like, boom, I guarantee you something's gonna happen of that, and just gonna. I don't know, bro. That fool just seems like he's the opposite of the golden touch.
I don't know.
So I feel like life
bro.
comes after him. Russell Westbrook, bro. That guy couldn't shoot a 3 if his life depended on. I don't know why he's joking.
Hey, bro, I know. I remember I had a conversation with
So
you.
you legit saw like Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, like all the people growing up, and then you were like, I'm gonna go with Corey Maggette and fucking Chris Kaman as my.
Can I give you my reason why?
Everybody was
Let's
a
hear it, bro.
Wait.
Let's hear it.
Before it was, it's because everybody was a Laker fan. And you're like, nah, I don't want to be. I want to be different. I don't want to be a Clipper fan.
That's every Clipper fan.
That's every Clipper fan. excuse.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what. That's one reason. But I'm a kid.
Part
I'm
of
a
the
kid.
trend.
I'm a
Okay.
kid, and then my mom was like, "Man, it was either because my mom grew up a Celtic fan too." I'm like,
Come
Well, that's
on.
cool. That's not bad.
and only like I think she only took me to Clipper games. So I'm like, dude, I like this.
I like
Okay.
this.
I like this.
Okay, that's respectable.
So
all
the
right.
nostalgia, a little nostalgic.
The nostalgia. All right, that's legit. I'm like,
Favorite
Mom,
Clipper
Favorite Clipper, man.
growing up?
You know who was my favorite player when I was first a Clipper fan?
was it
Let's hear
Sean
it.
Livingston?
No,
JJ Redick.
no.
Corey Maggette.
DeAndre Jordan?
No.
Elton
Was
Brand?
it a Clipper guy?
Yeah, he was there for like
Tell me the year. Now.
years, 2008 to 2011,
Jamal Crawford.
2010.
Blake Griffin?
Jamal Crawford.
Coutinho
Eric
Mobley.
Gordon.
Eric Gordon.
Gordon!
This is a combo
Shit,
guard.
bro.
Combo guard.
Combo guard, bro.
Yeah.
He was just. I remember this.
You're
time,
the guy
like,
looking up Eric Gordon highlights.
I bought his jersey.
Holy
Oh, wow.
fuck.
Wow.
Like as a kid, I wanted that
That's
for like as a
love,
present,
bro.
bro.
I
Like,
trip out when I used to see like highlights. I'm like, who the fuck made fucking
and this is crazy. 'cause
Jalen Hood
this
defeats
is-
Shafino highlights?
Yeah. So this is the year that Derrick Rose was just insane.
Balling. Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't care about Derrick Rose. I love Eric Gordon.
He wanted Eric Gordon jersey. He said, "Fuck this shit. I want an Eric Gordon jersey."
It's my loyalty, bro. It's my loyalty talking for me, man.
Bro,
Hey, you
Eric
know where his
Gordon.
heart's at.
Someone, I want the whole chat to comment fucking Eric Gordon on this.
Eric
bro.
Gordon. Eric Gordon.
Do you still like
EG.
him now? Do you still like Eric Gordon? He's like,
I don't know, but after he left, I forgot about him. That's the year we got like CP3, Blake.
It's like, fuck Eric Gordon. Who's that guy? Mom, you got me the wrong jersey.
Fuck this shit.
I told you Blake Griffin.
That's how you know I'm a real Clipper fan, though, because I don't care about anybody else but my team.
Clippers, G.
That's facts, man. I remember one time we had a conversation with him. He was in passing. I was like, "Hey, bro, what you think about the Clippers? PG leave?" He's like, "Man, I don't fucking care." He just walks out. I was like,
And I really
Damn,
mean that,
bro.
bro. I really mean that, bro. Like,
You
I
said
just-
you're hurt?
I'm hurt, bro. Like, I'm hurt every year because of this. There's always this time of the year. I'm just like, it's the saddest time of the year for me, man.
"Did you regret the Kawhi Leonard signing?"
I don't say I regret.
Who
it,
would you
bro.
rather?
I'm
Who would
just
you?
disappointed.
Who do you think's better? Like, who would you rather want, Kawhi Leonard or Paul George?
Kawhi, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I would
When
agree.
Kawhi is
I'm
at his
picking Paul
best,
George.
bro, you pick Paul George?
Yeah, they're both fucking unavailable. So
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
bro.
Paul
feel
George
like-
is the one that's a little bit more available, and like he puts up 18, 20
and you
points.
know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Kawhi. I mean, Paul George did do a lot more than Kawhi did.
Kawhi's
I
done,
agree.
bro. Like,
I agree.
Kawhi's
I
done,
agree.
bro. Kawhi pulled up to the Olympic basketball team, saw all that shit. It's like, I'm done. Like,
I'm done.
I don't
I
like.
quit.
You fools are way better than me. If I come out here, I'm gonna get exposed.
hmm
Like he keeps on pulling up that injury card, like that. I'm injured. Like for the past, bro, he's been injured before the pandemic.
Yeah,
Think about that shit, bro. And like,
exactly.
like your guys' owner, Bomber, that guy's like been all about like technology and like healing shit. He's like, bro, I can heal you. And Kawhi's like, nah,
I'm good.
strip clubs, you know?
That shit's hard, bro.
New balance.
Yeah. New Balance. Shout out our boy Isaac, right? Our boy Isaac right here too. So
Shout out New Balance.
Shout out Isaac, man. Shout out Isaac doing the audio and stuff right there, bro.
yeah, shout out Trooper right here.
Anyway, bro.
What are your thoughts on the Clippers right now?
No comment.
No comment on the
Yeah, I
Clippers.
just don't.
Do you
like,
think
it's
they're gonna
just-
make it to the playoffs?
This is what happened, man. Like, this is how I really felt off after like Lob City fell apart too.
Mhm.
I just stopped caring, and then that was actually one of their best years, is because they had Shea, Lou,
Mm-hmm.
Pat Bev. I love Pat Bev,
And they
man.
traded Shea.
I have
No,
shit.
it's, I haven't. Yeah, no
They
comment,
fucked
bro.
that up.
I had 4 Shea's rookie card.
Uh-huh.
I already sold 2 of them, but one of them that I sold it for like 2,000. That shit's already worth like 22,000 right now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It went up
shit.
20x
Mhm.
or like 10x
Sheesh.
because like nobody knew who the fuck he was. And
Yeah.
when I sold it like 2021, and that's like who the fuck is Shy Guy. But this guy who I bought it from was like all big and collecting, and he's like, this guy's gonna be big. And I had like 4 of his cards. I'm like, I'm gonna hold off to 2.
Mhm.
So I still have another rookie Shy Guy auto out of 10. Casey out of 10. There's only 10 people in the world that have this card. So,
You hear that? You better go get some from him right now.
so boom.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
it
Yes,
out.
sir. Shout him out.
Yeah.
Shout him out.
Shy, well, bro, he gets a shitload of shout out. You know, he's Canadian, so we'll put it through Canada.
Shout out Canada.
You don't think they're gonna make it though? So
So,
That's it.
I don't know, man. I don't even know who we have right now. I just haven't been paying attention, bro. I needed to walk away. So,
I just know, yeah, it's Kawhi, Terrence Mann.
James Harden, Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, James Harden's still there. I like James Harden.
Derrick
Yeah.
Jones Jr.
man.
I didn't even know we had Derrick Jones, man.
Chris Dunn. No, they had Chris Dunn too.
Yeah, they added Chris
Solid.
Dunn.
I don't.
Oh yeah, Chris Dunn. That's gonna move the needle.
Yeah, that's the Clippers. Yeah, no.
I don't doubt that they can make the playoffs. But I'm just tired of like expectations from them now.
What do you think about Jason Tatum though? Jason Tatum right
Right now,
now. Do you think he's impactful, or Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown?
well, obviously since Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP, I do think Jaylen Brown is I don't know. That's hard, man, because they're just like they're kind of the same in my eyes.
Bro, Jason Tatum's, bro, I'm telling you, bro, Jason Tatum's just, he's whack. Have you guys seen?
You don't like Jason Tatum?
He's not whack, but he's just like, he's not like, oh, fuck. He's like top 3 talent, how everyone thinks he is. I don't even think he's top 10 NBA player.
Oh,
You can't say that.
stop
He's not
it.
top 10.
Stop it.
He's not top 10.
Stop
You can name 9 players who you guys rather want than Jason Tatum.
Wait, what?
I think he's top 10.
You can
Top
name
10.
9 players who you guys rather
Okay,
want
this
than
is
Jason Tatum.
why I feel like they won. They have 2 top 10 guys on their team.
They have like 2 top 15, maybe not
would say
top 10.
top 10.
Jalen Brown's maybe top 10, but Tatum's not top
Jalen
10.
Brown's top 3, top 5 in my eyes.
In the league?
Top 3
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's a
Top 3
stretch.
in the league. Yeah, thank you.
That's a stretch.
Top 3. That was perfect. That was like Deadpool, like aiming right now. Honestly. That was right on the money.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You know, I mean, look, JB won the title. I mean, like we can agree he is the man of the team. Like, let's just keep it real. But they are 2 arguably the talented best players on the Celtics.
Yep.
Right?
for
They're
sure.
1A, 1B. So
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
It's
So,
exactly.
Luka or Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum.
You would rather want Jason Tatum over Luka?
He threw another one.
Bro, Giannis or Tatum?
You already know what my answer is going to be.
Giannis, right? Bro,
He ran out.
oh my goodness, brother. Who? Giannis or Tatum?
Giannis.
Okay, bro.
I
Giannis or
take
Tatum?
Giannis.
Y'all is
right.
wild, bro.
What would you take, Luka or Tatum?
Luka.
Yeah,
That's easy.
I mean, I can go all day on this, bro. Don't stop. Like, you know,
But that doesn't discount the fact that he's still top 10.
Jokic or Tatum. I'm gonna give you 9 players who are better than Tatum. or
Give me
10.
those 9.
Jokic or Tatum.
Don't say Tatum. Do not say Tatum over Jokic.
Y'all really put me on the spot.
Yeah, answer the question.
Yeah, Jokic or
or Tatum.
I love Jason Tatum.
Oh my god, bro.
He doesn't even get pregnant by Jason Tatum, bro. Stop. Stop, bro. Stop. Oh my
God
goodness.
damn. So, Clippers fans for life.
What about Devin Booker?
I hope so.
You hope so.
Yeah.
Devin Booker over Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. What kind of
Bro,
question is that?
Jason Tatum blocked 0 minutes today in the Olympics game. 0. Him and Tyrese Halliburton were just handing waters to the crowd. Like, you know, like, hey, what's up? You know? That's how much Steve Kerr thought. Like, well, Steve Kerr's kind of a bad coach in my school. You know, Jason Tatum was just like impactful. I guarantee you LeBron ran that lineup. He's like, bro, we don't need Tatum.
Hey, bro, this is shit I deal with on the daily, bro. Just imagine Isaac was on this shit, bro. Whew. That's gonna be one thing.
I mean, I don't know. Would I still want Curry?
Fuck up.
What do you-
Everything comes back to the Celtics. We'll be talking about an Eastern Conference team or a Western Conference team. No, but they're not as good as the Celtics.
Curry or Tatum?
Facts.
Curry.
Curry.
I'm taking Curry. Oh, finally.
Finally.
I'm gonna acknowledge it. Where credits Curry.
You didn't acknowledge it when it was Jokic, so you didn't tell me that.
I'm still taking Tatum.
It must be frustrating to be a Clippers fan. I can only imagine what it feels like to be like the little brother of
Wait,
LA.
before we end this right
People
there.
don't take me seriously.
Wait, before we end this, do you have any crazy stories that you can say like that was like super crazy? That was like
In regards to,
if that your playing time? Have you playing?
oh yeah, of course.
What's one that you can like publicly speak on
Yeah, let's
without
hear
you
it.
like
Let's hear it.
criminalizing yourself? Because we had some criminal stories on accident. We had to just edit.
Okay, let me think. All right, so my first year out there, I actually had gotten. It's pretty much like COVID before COVID, and then I had a game the next day, and this is like life or death for me because this game is really important and it helps me to get to sign for sure.
Okay.
So I was debating on whether or not I should play. So literally that day I couldn't eat because I had diarrhea, bro. So I had diarrhea. I was sick. I had lost like 10 pounds during that week, and I have a game the next day. And I didn't want to tell the coach, like, man, I can't play because I'm sick. I literally went out there and dropped like 30.
You fucking
Your flu
damn.
game, huh?
Yeah.
They call it
I
the
was
flu game.
Yeah, flu game, bro. And this is like
Jeez.
my back against the wall. Like, I need to make this happen. I would say that was probably one of like the best defining moments of my career.
Bro, talk about making a statement, dude.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking
fucking
statement.
insane.
and they're like, Chris, great game, brother, but
Yeah, and
we'll
this
call you
is-
later.
Yeah.
That's basically what they
That-
did.
that's the-
So
what
I had actually played like this was my first like 2 or 3 games out there too, and I didn't really do too well because I'm still like adjusting. One thing like with overseas basketball, especially playing in the Philippines, is you have to deal with weather, food, just other like little things like. So that's because my stomach wasn't used to like the food out there or the water.
Right.
So I ate something, and yeah, that gave me like pretty much what I considered was what was COVID. They call it dengue. And then, yeah, I couldn't even function, bro. I couldn't eat.
Jesus.
Yeah, but man, like that's something I'm really proud of. Is just that this is having to deal with that.
The
and
hardest
still-
work in the room.
So when that went away, when that feeling went away, and did you play again? Like, did you ever?
Oh
play?
yeah, I was on top of the world, bro.
Did you play another game? Right?
Yeah.
How did you drop another 30 points or no?
That next game I had 22 and 9.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
So, but did you still feel like it was still shitting out?
That
Whatever?
was a lot better. That was better for sure. I was
Okay.
like healthy.
And what about the third game?
Energy now.
Third game, yeah. So
Calm down?
around that time,
You should whatever
I
you were eating in the
averaged-
first game. You should have ate that shit again, bro. You're
yeah, I
dropping
was thinking
30.
the same thing, bro. But
You're like, shit, I'm dropping
it's
30.
crazy,
bro.
man. When your back is against the wall, like it really determines like who you are as a person, bro.
No, yeah.
That's hard.
That's
That's a
insane.
hard quote. That's a hard quote right there.
Yeah.
Clip that, chat. Clip that. Backs against the wall
Yeah.
determines who you really are.
Mm-hmm. You can figure out if you can fight or if you're not, man. If you're made for it or if you're not, It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's just crazy, man. That's crazy. Well,
So it must be frustrating to be a Clippers fan
It's
out
very
here,
frustrating, bro.
especially being like the little brother of LA.
Mm-hmm. People don't take me like I hear it all the time, bro.
I don't take you serious.
Man, that's fine.
yeah,
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't,
see,
I don't,
exactly.
I don't do that.
Exactly, bro. See what
That's
else?
fine with me. No, bro, you want to throw all the jabs, man. That's fine. I've heard it all, bro. It's all right.
You just get numb to at this point.
Especially right now, like, bro, I can't even stand up for my own team right now, bro. I'm
Well, I don't think they're bad, but you guys still have James Harden. I like.
James Harden,
Yeah,
Kawhi
but-
Leonard, and outside of that,
I don't
who
want to say
else?
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's like, I'm
but
fine. Kawhi
my
Leonard's like,
expectation, especially now, is, bro, we had a window last year. I feel like to win a chip. That was the biggest
Yeah.
thing.
They had 2 seasons where I think they could have won the chip.
I
Exactly.
still
Yeah.
think Kawhi Leonard's better than Tatum. Fuck, I was in a row. Go with Tatum right now, but I was thinking of it right now.
Tatum, bro.
I was still thinking of Tatum right now. No, I
Stop
think
the hate,
Kawhi
bro.
Leonard on
Stop
that.
the slander.
Joel Embiid or Tatum?
Tatum. Why are we even, bro? See, exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Embiid kind of calls for free throws too much. I didn't that wasn't a good pick. Kevin Durant or Tatum? Kevin Durant's a little bit old. I still go
Tatum.
Kevin.
I'm still taking Tatum.
I'm taking KD.
Who you taking?
What?
KD Tatum.
I'll take Tatum right now.
Yes, sir.
I'll take KD.
Yeah, bro.
Anthony Edwards or Tatum?
Tatum.
Don't.
That's what I'm taking, Ant, bro.
I'm taking
I'm
Ant.
taking Ant.
I'm taking Ant.
I'm taking that.
SGA or Tatum? I'm taking SGA.
Tatum.
Shy.
SGA.
That's what's up.
SGA.
SGA. Bro, SGA is dropping 30 each game. Don't matter who the fuck it is. Like, I'm dropping 30 on your ass.
Speaking of SGA, man,
And
being
it's
a
not even-
Clippers fan and
and it's not
having
even
SGA, man, that must be frustrating.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Leave the man alone. It's a dead horse. Stop.
Yeah.
What's that like?
I actually have not thought about that, man.
You really haven't?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
But-
it was a trade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did get Paul George, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, and the thing is, it's crazy too. Like in high school, we ran camps for Paul George, so I knew who Paul George was before. Like he really kind of took off.
You guys ran what?
We ran. So his cousin used to coach at one of my high schools,
Okay.
and one of his first like summer camps was held at my high school.
Oh, you guys
wow.
had camps. Oh, you guys went
Yeah.
to camps.
So I have a picture of him when he was a rookie. And, I would have thought that, I would have been connected to Paul George. I might like him. I don't know, man. I was just never really fond of Paul George, too. So
I was real fond with him when he was in Indiana with like his
Yeah.
2 to 3 years with Danny Granger there.
he was killing. Don't get me
He
wrong.
was.
but
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know, especially, it's like we lost Shea for Paul George. I don't know, bro. I don't think about it a whole lot, but especially now, I just don't care.
Shea
I
for
feel
a bag
it.
of
I feel
chips,
it.
bro.
I love Shea, though, man. He's nice.
He
bro.
is real nice.
Bro, he's averaging 30 without like threes.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that I also saw this today, and I think Michael Jordan has 32,000 career points, and LeBron James has 33,000 career points.
All twos.
But that's all twos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's insane.
that's a fucking insane
Yeah,
stat.
it's ridiculous.
So
So what's next for you? Like, are you still playing in the Philippines, or what are your
Yeah.
next steps in your basketball journey?
Okay. So I feel like I have at least 3 or 4 more years of playing for sure. Right now, I just decided to take like a little break just so I'm 28 now. I just wanted to figure out like life outside of basketball for a little bit.
Gotcha.
That's how I met this dude. It's crazy. It's cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Things happen for a reason, baby.
Yeah.
wait, did you come outside and open the door right now for him?
No, that was Benny.
That was me.
Did you guys switch shirts?
No, we've had the same shirts.
I have the same shirt, bro.
Yeah. So that's my plan. I still plan on going back, but I just wanted to take like a little like break for my spirit, because last year was tough, bro. But even when it got tough, I reached like the highest point of my basketball career out there. And my deciding factor was whether or not they would renew my contract or not. And the fact that they didn't kind of just told me that, okay, let me just take this time then to step away for a bit and then kind of figure stuff out, you know?
Okay.
And I'm still playing, like, you know, like, bro, I'm still like, I'm still there, bro.
Yeah. You still feel like you got it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be seeing you at 24-hour fitness. You know what I mean? Hooping out there. Hey, Johnny, what have you won?
What have you won, bro? I need to go see some clips from that. For sure.
So this year's just a break year for you, just trying to get a mental reset almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
So are you
That's a great way to put a mental reset for sure, man.
like? Do they force people left over there, or do they force people left? Like does like Jalen Brown? You know, Jalen Brown can go left.
Of course they do.
They force you to your weekend, right?
Yeah.
But like, is everyone like pretty like when the PBA? I'm assuming it's like everyone's like you said, international talent. So you could probably have to guard them straight up. But like in the Manny Pacquiao league, it's just like
Yeah. No, it's a professional league too, man. Yeah, I can show you guys. I have a card. So we get like a official card that states that you're a professional. So
let me see a professional.
and that applies for PBA and
Let me see.
Oh shit!
Let me
It says
see that.
pro basketball player. Can I keep this now?
Let's see this.
yeah.
It's basically chat. It's an ID with his name, and it says pro basketball player on it, and it has like
The best thing. The best
Bro,
thing about
this is
that,
sick.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's super
best thing
sick.
about that is I get
That's
discounts
crazy,
at
bro. That's
places.
crazy.
So like whenever I get food, I'll get like a 20% discount
In the
30%
Philippines.
discount. Yeah.
so you pull up like in like what's
Yo,
like
that's wild.
like Panda Express. Like you pull up like right here.
Yep.
Actually.
I'll get like 30% off my food, bro.
Bro.
Hey,
He'll pull up to Jollibee and be like, "Here you go."
I'm about to say that shit. Take it to Jollibee,
Do
bro.
they look
No,
at you?
bro.
Do they look at you and like double look at it? And they're like, oh,
Of
like
course, yeah.
do they tell you anything like where do you play
Yeah,
at?
like it's crazy, man. Like I okay, look, I grew up out here, so I consider myself, especially, I mean, LA is LA, but I do consider myself just like a regular person, bro.
right.
But over there, man, they really look at you like differently. Like you're of like, I guess, celebrity.
Like you're like a celebrity.
Yeah, because it really is like popular out there, man. Like they know, especially like the top players, like, you know, especially like Jordan Clarkson and stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
like gods out there, bro. They just look at you differently.
Jalen Green,
Jalen Green.
Shabazz Muhammad,
Yeah.
Andre Blatch.
Yep.
Andre
Yep.
Black. Damn, bro, you're naming everyone.
I remember players, bro. I
Yeah.
remember.
Shit, that was a real nostalgia, bro. Right there, 100 blocks, right there. Damn, that's real.
Watching the
hoopers.
Wizards, baby.
Yeah, that's real.
Yes, sir. yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Real hooper.
Is there anyone that like you remember or something like to this day, like from your past that you've played with, or even in that same league or something like that? Like,
Okay.
I guess.
What do you mean?
like, did you know of anyone that's played like at like the Manila? Like, isn't there like a basketball top? You think Jordan Clarkson has played there,
Mhm.
like a 5-on-5, like the whole crowd's watching? Have you been?
Oh
at that-
yeah.
Have you played on that blacktop?
Yeah, I have actually.
Have you played against like Jordan Clarkson's teammates that are right there? I'm pretty sure he pulls up with locals and just asks like, "Hey, like."
Actually,
Yeah.
no, he doesn't do that.
He doesn't.
No,
He comes up with his own posse.
it's hard, bro. Because you talk about a guy that has like, he has to have security around him, bro. Because guys over there are wild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They'll pickpocket your ass, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
bro.
different out there, bro. It's really different, man. I mean, it is still like a third world country. So
Right.
You just can't be walking around, especially if you're like someone like JC. No. you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
He's rolling with like deep security for
Yeah.
sure.
And you know,
Are you ever scared about that too? Whenever you pull out that card and it says like pro basketball player and someone's not looking at you like, who the fuck is this fool? Like he probably got guap.
no, I just know how to act.
He doesn't know how to act.
I just, you know, I grew up out here, man. So I just know how to like kind of handle myself, especially out there too. I kind of figured it out myself.
I'd be like, well, you're 2 times bigger than everyone else. You say Philippines isn't that tall. I'm like, this who
Yeah.
pulls out a card. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
he kind of has a piercing on him. Like, what the fuck? Unless you take out the piercing,
yeah.
I'll put two to two together. I'm like, hey, bro.
It's just, you know, like I feel like just anywhere you go, bro, as long as you're not like disrespectful.
Oh, okay.
like,
Yeah.
you're going out your way, you're acting like overboard, it'll be all right, you know.
Damn, that's insane, bro. So that's the hookup that they gave you was
Yeah, no, it's you know, it's cool, man. It's like a little celebration
cool.
for
It's
yourself,
like a
you know?
perk, huh?
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
sick.
It's nice, man.
Sick.
Well, just imagine like this is just like for the local league. I can't imagine like guys who or just anyone, all athletes who are part of the national team. And Philippines is big on pride, so if you represent like the country, I think you get more of like a discount. for
Yeah,
sure.
I
you get
bet.
a discount. You get free stuff.
I bet.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Have you played with anyone that's in the national, or do you know anyone that's on the national?
I have played with a couple. I mean, like we train with some of the same guys too.
And do you see the difference? Do you feel like they're way better than you, or do you feel like, oh shit, like these guys are just 6 inches taller than me, bro?
It depends. So yeah, especially I mean, bro, I grew up out here too, so I've seen like cream of the crop. Unfortunately for me, like I'm not able to play for the national team because you have to get your passport at a certain age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got it after 16. Over there, you kind of need to have it before 16. Yeah, or unless like, and this is like free game for like anybody that wants to play in the Philippines. If you're like that, though, the government can pay for you to get clearance by FIBA. So that's where political stuff comes in.
Yeah.
So if you're already like, let's just say like you're Jalen Green.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure Jalen didn't get his. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't get it when he was 16. I'm pretty sure he was here.
yeah.
And then like
I mean, he played for the U.S., but if he really wanted to play for the Philippines, like
yeah, I'm pretty sure the
it will
Philippines
go out of his way to make sure he gets on that team, man.
That's crazy, though. It's all the politics that kick in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I you know what, man, I learned to kind of accept it because I understand, bro. Like at the end of the day, like
business.
we just business and. But I want my country to be competitive, though. So
Right.
I get Jalen Green. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Gilas, baby.
Yeah, shout out Gilas, man.
Gilas,
You
baby.
get Green,
Do you,
Clarkson.
do you speak Tagalog?
Yeah, so I actually grew up not speaking it that much, but when I went over there, I just kind of threw myself in the fire and just kind of
You had to learn it. Yeah.
How fast did it take you to learn it?
Actually, you know what? It was just like one of those things that was kind of deeply rooted inside me because I've always heard it.
Uh-huh.
Like, fortunately for me, I did grow up around like a lot of Filipinos, so I heard it a lot. I just chose not to speak it.
Yeah.
So when I went out there,
You heard the words, you already knew what to say.
yeah. So like when we were around it, it's okay. I remember this. Okay, let me start practicing it now, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to really speak it now.
Yeah, all I know is bad words from because I have like 2 Philippine buddies and they always talk Tagalog to each other.
Yeah.
And then like when we play sports with each other, they always like say it. And I'm like, what do you? And they're all fucking going at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, whoa, what'd you say? And he's like, he said, fuck your mother. And I was like, oh, and I was like,
I don't know. I
talking about my
already
mother.
know what word that is.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, he just went through it, and I'm like, "Oh shit! How do you say it, bro? I want to say that." So that's the only one word I really like. Keep it on, like I know, but like, yeah, they go balls deep. So like, do they really go balls? Like, do they talk shit on the court too? Like,
bro, all the time.
I bet.
All the time. Bro.
I bet.
Especially for me, because I like. It's crazy to say this, but they know that I'm not from there. Even though I'm full Filipino. I feel like I act very Filipino, but I just don't. Because I wasn't raised over there, so they know I kind of stand out. So especially if they know that you're not from there, bro, you're hearing everything.
Yeah.
If you don't understand, like they're talking the most
They're gonna talk shit
trash
to you.
about you, bro. It's crazy.
I bet.
What's one thing that's like the craziest thing that they tell you that like that you feel comfortable?
Oh, you know
saying?
what? One of the and this actually kind of worked in my favor because this was before like, okay, so going back to that game where I had I was sick. My coach had told me before like. And this is like in Filipino, Tagalog. It hits different, bro, when you get cussed out in Tagalog, bro. He told me, like, man, you're soft. Take your ass home to the States. We don't need you here. He said that on Tagalog, like, why are you even here?
Bro, that shit hit hard.
And this is Tagalog, bro. Like, it really hit me. Like,
Was that like you don't want to take a charge or some shit?
yeah. No. I just, the expectation was high for me, man. And I just couldn't. I'm still adjusting. This is my first game. And I don't know, but it hit a switch inside me, bro. And that's like, I think that's one of the things about being Filipino. It's like, I'm sure like, like with Hispanic cultures and whatnot too, they kind of like, we communicate differently to each other. So it's like, you might be getting cussed out, but that's a way for you to kind of get pushed.
Yeah, I know. It's light a spark. I think it's spark to fire you. So he probably tried to spark. And he's probably told you, he probably said 2 things can happen. One, I'm going to be right.
He's right though. He was like, I felt like I shouldn't be there at that point, but that's it's about like how you respond to certain things.
How old were you at that time?
I was 23.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
23.
So still young.
Yeah, 3rd month out there, first game. And it was a lot, bro. I was going through like it's first game. I'm
barely fluent in Tagalog real quick.
Still learning. But that, that's when I knew.
Couldn't even get my explanation back in Tagalog.
Yeah, bro. Like it was crazy, man. But yeah, that's one thing that's like you have your own coach like shit talking you.
Yeah.
Like, what else can you do?
Bro, what with that?
Shit, bro. I'm not even fluent in my own language to talk back to this for as much. I'm like that too. When I was growing up, I wasn't really fluent in Spanish. I am now, but not as how like my other buddies are.
Yeah.
So growing up, like probably when they tell you like some bad shit, I'm like, fuck, bro, I can't even tell you what I did wrong in my language to my mom. So gotta like fucking do sign language to her and shit. Like when growing up as a kid, so I know how it feels like not learning that language and then growing into it.
I don't know if Benny told you this, but me and him are half Filipino too.
Yeah, he has to do that.
So right now, what I'm doing right now is I'm learning actually how to speak Tagalog right now with my mom.
Oh yeah,
so
there's
practice.
you guys.
Practice
You guys
with my
have
mom.
gave me some shit that's called like putos or something like that, and it's a bad word.
Careful
in
how you
Spanish.
say that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, as I always say, man, if you're going to give it to a Filipino, you got to make sure you word it in the right direction, man. You can't be like, hey, you want some puto?
Yeah,
don't
you,
ever say
you
that, bro.
guys told me those two words, and I was like, "Are you sure this is the word?" In high school, I was like, "Bro,
Yeah, bro.
this is a bad word," and you're like, "Nah, bro, it's like this." I don't know which one it was. It was when
It's
we had
probably me.
him.
It was probably me.
we
Yeah,
had-
I wouldn't say something like
we
that
had
to you.
fourth period, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dog," all right. And I even told one of my homies, he was like, "Dog, that's not a fucking dessert, bro." Like,
he knows it's a little dessert. It's a little
yeah.
rice cake.
No, but I was saying boot like that. And how do you pronounce it? No,
You said it right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I
it's
told
right.
you, bro. I told
It's
you.
just because you have like you do say it with a Spanish accent, but
Yeah.
obviously if you're talking,
so I have to say like putos or something like that.
No,
or
if you
what?
say that to a Filipino, you just say, "Oh, it's puto."
Yeah,
And they know what you
You
mean.
just say sweet rice cake. That's all you got
It
to
was
say.
it was fire. I was like, damn, this shit's
fire, right?
fire.
Yeah, it's a gas.
I was.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think I
little
asked one of you guys. I'm like, "Where is it at?" You guys never brought it back. I'm
Shout
like,
out mom for it, man.
Yeah, shout out, twins moms.
Yo.
Hey, bro. So, any closing thoughts or some closing thoughts to bring on home? Any tips you would give anybody who want to play pro? Anything, you know, especially starting off at a young age. What would you give them?
Man, like I go by this like to this day now, man. But I was really big on like Nipsey Hussle. So like when you hear like the marathon continues, that's like one of the biggest things that, and it doesn't register for everyone like at a certain point, you know. But what he means by that is just to not stop regardless of what you're doing. It's a marathon, not a sprint. A lot of people, especially kids, bro, it's like they want, especially with social media, they want instant success, bro. But it's a
guilty,
grind, bro. It's a grind. Me personally, like I didn't get to really talk about this, but I didn't even play that much in college, man. I went to a Division III. Like I could have stopped. Like I just really just put full belief in myself and just kind of threw myself out there and just told myself like I'm gonna make it happen. And eventually I did, and still like I still feel that way. It's not like it's not gonna be an overnight success for sure, man. But like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you gotta, and that's probably different for everyone. For me, I know what I've been through personally. I know the times I perform, the confidence that I have when I'm at my best, I could really compete with these type of people, man. So even like if you're going through like hardships or just tough times basketball wise, you got to understand that it's going to be hard. But if you don't put the work in, if you don't stay true to yourself, you're not going to get the results you want.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
Straight up facts, man.
yeah.
And
So in regards to that, like just it's gonna get hard. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fall sometimes. You're gonna feel like you don't want to do this anymore. But you just have to keep going, man.
Yeah.
That's the best way I could put it.
Were you eating right? Were you working out like when you weren't doing basketball?
Man, I eat whatever, bro. That's my thing.
Were you working out though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like that's the wrong thing about me. I was like, what? To me, I think I was good at basketball, but
Yeah.
like when we did like workouts and shit like that, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna work out, and
It is a lot of. It's a
catches up.
combination of a
it
lot
caught
of
up.
stuff, bro.
It did caught up because like I wasn't doing stamina. Like I was actually when we did mile runs, I'm like, I ain't gonna do mile runs. And then when we play like teams, I'm like, fuck, I'm gassed out in the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's why.
Gassed up by the end of the first half, bro.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't gassed out for the first. I was gassed for fourth quarter. Give me my respect.
I did like what you brought up though, Chris, about having that mentality of being the hardest worker in the room.
Mhm.
You know, because I think nowadays you could have all this talent, you could be talented, but if you don't work hard, it don't mean jack shit.
Yeah. Facts.
You know, and so I applaud you for being that type of player.
Thank you, bro.
For going out there every single night and giving it your all, because
Yeah,
that's what
it's tough, bro.
that's what
Yeah.
most people
Appreciate that,
need.
man.
Need
Thanks,
that.
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And the thing I had, one of the hardest things I had to learn too, bro, is like I used to like, especially in high school, because I was the same way. I worked my ass off, but I would always like just kind of pressure myself, like, where are these results? And I had to learn that sometimes hard work isn't enough too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes there's luck that goes into it, other factors, man. But I think if you have your foundation built on hard work,
Yep.
The sky's the limit for you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Facts,
that.
man. Facts, brother. I agree, man. I agree. Bobby, you want to take us on home?
So, again, thank you for listening to today's episode on Dummies on the Hardwood. I want to thank Chris for showing up today and giving us his thoughts, insight on professional basketball overseas in the Philippines. Any closing thoughts, guys? Anything you guys got to say?
Any NBA team who's looking for a point guard, right over here. Right over here. I got the connections for you, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Unlocked. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Chris, for being on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
Thank you guys.
Yes,
PBA.
sir.
Let's go.
This was great, bro.
Shout out Epic Fitness too.
Thank you, Epic. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Epic Fitness.
Follow us and like us.
Oh yeah. Follow, like, subscribe, comment. Also follow us on Tinder. I don't know.
Follow us on Tinder,
We're out.
TikTok.
We're out. Peace.
We're out. Peace.
See y'all.
That was fire, bro.